downtown Manhattan, their arena sprawls from 7th to 8th Avenue and 31st to 33rd Street. The Big Cylinder, the home ice of the New York Rangers.
We're here in New York, New York. I'm Jim Houston, and in the booth with me is Craig Simpson. Welcome to what promises to be a very entertaining game between the New York Rangers and the Buffalo Sabres. This should be a very close game. Both these teams move the puck extremely well.
Jim, this one will come down to defense. The team that does a better job of taking away the passing lanes should prevail.
Now we're ready to drop the puck for the opening faceoff. Face-off won by He gets knocked over by Merrill. To Henrik center. Just one man to beat. Big hit. Timer. That's blocked. To Waugh. Now passed over to Kotelik. To Roll. Turned over. To Spotcheck. Fires in. Zubov grabbed him. To Nash. Now it's passed to Mera. Shoots the puck. He goes wide. Here's Zetterberg. Stahl. One-timed it. Taken by Buffalo. Passed over to Stahl. Here come the Rangers. They're pouring it on. Pick it up. Kovalev grabs the puck. Good shot! Another shot! Pick up to Numanen. Here's Teppo Numanen, looking for his first shot on net. Passed it right on! Jumped off by New York. To Girardi. Another quick shot! It's a one-on-one battle. Saved by Lundqvist. Girardi. Shot. Easy pickings for Ryan Miller. How about that save? What a shot!
Well, that one looked like it came out of a cannon, but he stood his ground and kept it out.
The faceoff goes to the Sabres. Here they come again, onto the attack. To Sjostrom at center. Steered to the corner by Miller. He passes it to Spotcheck. Here's a turnover. To Voros. Shoots! Great save, Miller. He coughed it up. Through center. It's 2-on-1. Kostek shoots! Behind the net. And that's offside. He came up big on that wrist shot.
That was a great attempt, but he stopped him cold.
The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to the Sabres. Here's Lidman, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. The Rangers move out to center. Take it up. Stahl. Into the corner he goes. Connolly in front of the net. Saved by Lundqvist. He passes it to Stahl. Here comes Shanahan. To a Finneganov. It's 2-on-1. To Zetterberg at center. A one-on-one. Right on. And he hangs on. He had a pretty big gun on that shot, but it got kicked aside. He passes the puck to Numanen. Buffalo finds it. They gain the blue line on the attack. Lundqvist makes the save. Taken by New York. To Lapierre. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. He picks off the puck. Holman. Shot on net on the right. Quick shot on target. Grabbed by Buffalo. Another shot. It goes wide. Here's Craig Rivet. Here's Roy, looking for his first shot on net. He's in over the blue line on the attack. One-time shot. He scores! Thomas Vanek. The timing of that goal has to hurt.
You're giving it your all, you're matching your opponent, and then you get caught.
Not how you want to end the period. Huge save by Lundqvist. To Sjostrom. He turned the puck over. And he passes the puck to a Finneganov. Shoots the puck. And the Sabres take possession. To a Finneganov. From the right.
And he had to make that save, Jim. too late in the first would have been a tough one to swallow.
Saved by Lundqvist. It's grabbed by Sjostrom. He moves it into the attacking zone. They bring the puck to center. And it's passed ahead to Nash. He intercepts it. Gostad shoots it. And time winds down as the first period comes to an end with the score 1-0. Getting ready for the faceoff. Faceoff goes to New York, to Palmera. Here comes Nash. Quick shot, right on. He had no problem with that save.
He saw that one all the way.
We're ready for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Sabres. Goes behind his net. Passed ahead to Kotelny. Here comes Vanek. He shoots! Lundqvist gets the blocker on it. Spacek, he dumps it. And he passes it to Roy. And play is whistled down for the offside. Sabres get another faceoff. Connolly takes possession of the puck. Passes the puck to Shanahan. It's 2-on-1. Fires it. Taken by a Finneganov. Takes it behind the net. Here's a wraparound to Shanahan. Now it's passed to Shanahan. Shanahan goes offside and the play is about to drop the puck. Faceoff goes to Buffalo. Numminen grabs the puck. Fritchie from behind the net. Almonville scooped it up. Here come the Rangers as they move out of their own zone. One-timer! And he hangs on to the puck. Ref is signaling for the faceoff. Gostad won the draw. Gostad, it's 1-on-1 in the corner. It's 2-on-1. One-timer right on. He scores and we're tied at 1-1.
You can see in the replay, he was ready and waiting for that pass. The puck was handed to him on a platter.
Turned over in the neutral zone. That's offside.
Oh, did you see that? He got utterly pasted there.
Buffalo gets a hold of it. Pass up to Stahl. Here comes Stahl. The crossbar. The puck is about to be dropped. Sabres get another face from behind the net. It's 2-on-1. Shoots the puck. He scores. Midway through the second period, they've taken the lead. We've played half the game now, and there's a 1-goal deficit.
It's still anybody's game, Jim, but the longer they trail, the harder it will get.
Gostad dumped it into the corner. Behind the net. Gostad. Corralled by Copeland. Offside. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Faceoff goes to Buffalo. Here's Jaro Spacek to that. Here comes Vanek. Brilliant save by Lundqvist. To Eric Stahl. Now it's passed ahead to Roy. Passed over to Vanek. Here comes Vanek. Lundqvist pulls the goal. And another stop. Delayed penalty coming up. Zetterberg gets called for cross-checking. Buffalo is about to go on the power play for the first time in this game.
Jim, they've got some good finishers in their lineup, but they like to keep it simple. Point shots with lots of traffic in front.
And play is whistled down for the offside. Buffalo wins the draw again. Copley, one-time shot. Quickly another shot. The net's off and play is stopped. We're ready for the face-off. Shoots it. Connolly. Ehrhoff. by Buffalo. He gets laid out. Connolly, that's offside. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to the Sabres. They're offside once again. Lundqvist saw the wrist shot coming, but it got deflected wide, and I'm not too sure if he had anything to do with it. Nash won the draw. Palmenville. It's 2-on-1 to Klein. To Stahl. Here comes Stahl. Out comes Thomas Vanek. Palmenville. He steals the puck. To Rick Nash. By Buffalo. Pass up to Cotoli. Breaking in towards the net. Shot the puck. And another shot. Around the back. Buffalo is 0 for 1 with a man advantage as the penalty expires. It's cleared by Mera. It's corralled by Mera. He gains the blue line. He scores! Making a second tie game.
One thing Henrik Zetterberg does so well is find open ice. And that's a gift that most great offensive players have. Of course, being able to score once you get there doesn't hurt either.
That's it. Here comes Marcus Ness. He gave it away. Delayed call. It's a big shot. Morris will get the gate for tripping.
I'm not sure he intended to take the other player down, but that's exactly what happened.
Intention, not really an issue here. It'll mean some time in the box. The Rangers win another draw. Less than 2 minutes to go in the second period. Miller made this grab by New York. 13 for Buffalo. And that does it for the second period. After 40 minutes of play, we're tied at 2. Ref is signaling for the faceoff. New York is really putting on a physical performance in the third. He gets laid out, puck corralled by Rive. Palmenville, and he brings it to center. Here's Brendan Shanahan. He's had a good, hard-working, blue-collar game. The ref indicates a delayed call. Into the corner he goes. He gets called for interference.
His team will have to get on without him for the next 2 minutes.
Buffalo will now play some 4-on-4 hockey.
And this situation can still turn in their favor. Need to use their speed to attack across the blue line.
He's only got one to beat. Shot from the wing. He scores! And it's an early third-period lead. New York really needs to create some momentum.
Exactly, Jim. Early in the third, down by a goal. Can't wait for a lucky bounce. Need to make it happen.
Here comes Nash. Miller the save. He freezes the puck. The puck is about to be dropped. Sabres get another face-off. Here's Ligman. In behind. Pass up to a Finneganov. It's 2-on-1. Goes backhand. Voros leaves the box and turns the play from a 4-on-4 into a power play for his team. Puck cleared out by Lidman behind the net. Ahead to Shostrom. Now over to Voros. Shot from deep in the slot. Shostrom takes him out. Another shot, and he just missed the net. Girardi takes it. His shot from beside the net. New York has it. Earhart. Here comes Kovalev. One-handed. He scores. Has tied it up.
The way this guy can score, it's unthinkable he went undrafted. And it's not like he didn't score in college. St. Louis was a force at Vermont. He led his school in scoring for 4 straight years.
Intercepted, cleared by Newman. Mera to Zubov. He picked it off. Behind the net. Ahead to Nash. Now he moves it out. Fritchie. Wrist shot. Blocked. It didn't get through. He cut to Zetterberg. Shoots. Blocked to the corner by Miller. Fritchie. Into the net. Fires it. Just wide of the net. Fritchie. Here comes Jokin. Fires a shot. To Lapierre. Another quick shot. Miller made the save. They're getting ready for the faceoff. Faceoff goes to the Rangers. New York takes control. He misses. Here's Brent. Shot. He scores! And midway through the third, they've got a go-ahead goal.
Marquez St. Louis, the offense just seems to click when he's on the ice, and I don't think that's a coincidence.
That go-ahead goal has really swung the momentum their way.
And they'll need it. Expect the opposition to battle hard to get the tie.
Head to Zubov. Go at him one-on-one. Timer on the slot. I thought that might be going in.
He was pretty quick to stop that one.
We're ready for the face-off. Rivet from behind the net. Pass ahead to Kotelik. Now he just gets it deep. Into the corner he goes. To Roy. Turned over. Buffalo gobbles it up to Bennett. Here comes Bennett. Inside. Shot it right on. Schwab with it now. To Payet. Sent flying. Lapierre. He dumps it in. Payet. Out he comes to center. Offside. This goaltender's really effective with the puck.
And Jim, that really helps out his defense when the puck gets dumped in. He's like having a third defenseman back there.
To Naslund. Here comes Marcus Naslund. One-timer! Gostad. Now he moves it into the attacking zone. Fired hard from deep in the slot. It's cleared out by Zubov. Corralled by Buffalo. Wrist shot. Here's Rick Nash. He picks off the puck. Shot! Saved by Lundqvist. New York grabs it. Pick up to Stahl. Here comes Stahl. He passes it now with a slap shot.
Game saver, Jim. If he lets that one in, it's all but over.
Here come the Sabres, needing a goal to send this game to overtime. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. Fired it! Girardi. Now he'll move the puck into the neutral zone. Here come the Rangers. They're pouring it on. Here come the Sabres. On the attack again, desperately seeking the tying goal. He shoots! Lundqvist turned the shot aside. Ehrhoff to Stahl, and he takes it to center. Shoots quickly. Numanen. Intercepted by New York. Under a minute to go in the third. He scores! Big goal late in the third.
The way this guy can score, it's unthinkable he went undrafted. And it's not like he didn't score in college. St. Louis was a force at Vermont. He led his school in scoring for 4 straight years.
And with that insurance marker, they pretty much sealed the deal. As they drop 2 goals in less than a minute, they don't belong in this league. Shoots the puck from the slot. Nash with the puck. Zitterberg comes in offside. He showed good reflexes on that save.
That was a great one, that's for sure.
Face-off won by Roy. Rivet picked off by New York to Shanahan. Here comes Shanahan. Right in front. Heavy shot right on. Grabbed by New York. Ehrhoff. Ran up shot. He
I don't think the goalie saw that puck at all. He absolutely teed that one up and ripped it into the net.
3-goal lead late in the third. That's pretty much sealed the deal.
They've really showed what they're capable of tonight.
To Stahl. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. Puck is cleared by Zubov. And so ends another chapter in the great book of hockey. New York wins this game and keeps the streak alive. Here are tonight's 3 stars of the game. EA Sports. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. Have a great one.